Hello everybody and welcome back to Red Eagle Politics. Make sure you like this video down below and subscribe to the channel if you are new. So we are approximately 3 days out from the Ohio primaries. I will be doing a video on the governor's race next, but this video is mainly going to focus on the Senate election. I will be giving a final prediction in this video, and we are going to be discussing the race at hand, analyzing some recent polling, talking about the candidates once more. I understand this is a topic that we've sort of are starting to beat to death, but at the same time, it is very important because there are new developments in this race leading up to it, and it is so important that we cover it because we have 3 days to go, and this will be the final video for the Senate race. Like I said, we'll be doing a video on the governor's race pretty shortly here. But either way, we're going to talk about this and more, but I have to tell you guys about our newest sponsor, C60 Evo. Nothing is more important than our health, and we struggle with health system changes and an overload of questionable information, so we need to make sure we take care of our mind and bodies, and because of this, I recommend C60 Evo. I can tell you now that C60 Evo is a part of my daily routine. I love the increased energy. We love to stay high energy, the increased mental focus, and best of all, just like thousands of other customers, I've noticed positive changes in my sleep. I now wake up refreshed and confident that I'm taking care of my mind and body with 1 morning teaspoon per day of C60 Evo's olive oil product. So go to my link at c60evo.com/redeaglepolitics to take advantage of a 20% savings by going on subscription. You can cancel at any time, and make sure that you use the coupon code REPOL for an additional 10% off. And if you stay to the end of this video, I will be doing a 2-minute testimonial trying to convince you guys on why this is such a great product. But we have to talk first about the Ohio Senate election. So, like I said, the primary is going to be taking place in a few days. This was a very long and drawn-out process, a fight to get Donald Trump's endorsement. Well, who ended up getting it? None other than J.D. Vance, the outsider. He was never Trump formally. However, he did come around, and he is supporting some of the most America First policies that one can support at this point. And in a race full of grifters that have been just metaphorically trying to suck Trump off to get his endorsement and failed, it's hilarious. We love to see it. J.D. Vance, again, like I said, he is a guy that has a little bit of a past that's a little bit sketchy in terms of politics, but at the same time, he truly is somebody who I believe gets it now. And Donald Trump saw that, and Trump saw it in him, and a lot of other great people are starting to realize it. Even some of like the biggest Vance detractors. I was a pretty big detractor at the onset, but I've come around to the guy, and you look at the other candidates in the race, they're trash. They're complete and total trash. Again, you could start off at the top. You could go down the list. You look at Matt Dolan. Matt Dolan is a loser. This guy is why the Cleveland Indians are not the Cleveland Indians anymore. They're the Cleveland Guardians because of this clown. He has no place in the right wing, no place in conservatism. If you can't even conserve the name of a baseball team that's existed for decades upon decades, I think over a century, you can't conserve anything. You're not going to be a solid person. You're going to cave in constantly. This guy is Rob Portman 2.0. Same thing with Jane Timken. Jane Timken's an establishment shill her entire career. She's shipped jobs overseas to China. We understand the fact that she defended Anthony Gonzalez for his impeachment vote of Trump for something he didn't do, calling him courageous. Yeah, that's complete and total leadership right there. Like, we want to get an upgrade in Ohio. Ohio is a Trumpian state. You need to get an upgrade from Rob Portman. You need to cleanse the GOP establishment that is holding the Republican Party of Ohio back. The only reason why the Republican Party of Ohio has any traction at all at this point is a mix of Donald Trump's presence in 2016 and 2020 moving the state right, as well as the fact that, yes, the left is going too far left for Ohio. We understand that, but it's mainly because of Trump and the message that he brought, the nationalist, the populist message that he brought to Ohio, and it resonated with a wide coalition across the state. And this is not just true for Ohio, it's true for a lot of the Midwest, actually, and Appalachia, and many other parts of the country as well. But Ohio is arguably ground zero for Trumpism, at least in terms of the electorate. And you look at these people, and then you have Josh Mandel. Josh Mandel was recruited by Bill Kristol to run for Senate in 2018. Josh Mandel was somebody who was nowhere to be found, did not support Trump in the general election in 2016. Yet he was out there campaigning on the ground for Mitt Romney enthusiastically all across the state in 2012. This guy is endorsed by Club for Growth, and Donald Trump is calling out Club for Growth because of it. It is hilarious. Mandel, he's a weirdo. He was, like I said, nowhere to be found. He was too busy cheating on his wife to actually support Trump back in 2016, was really nowhere to be found in 2020, deleted all of his tweets before he ran for Senate, and he's a loser. He lost the Senate race in 2012. He underperformed Mitt Romney, of all people, in Ohio by several percentage points, and then he dropped out because he was lazy in 2018. And it's hilarious. And you look at this, the other candidates don't really have a chance. Patel, Pakita, they're both polling at like 1%. So the option is very clear. It's J.D. Vance. I mean, is he a little bit of an unproven product? Yes, but at the same time, he is somebody who could easily be a great senator, probably one of the best senators. He's somebody who goes out there and says things that you're not allowed to say in politics, even in these populist ink circles. He's defending people that are controversial, like Marjorie Taylor Greene. He's going out there and he's saying that Ukraine is a corrupt country that's not worthy of our support. He's going out there and calling out anti-white racism by name, and nobody else in this race is doing that. And that's why I support J.D. Vance. And you look at these grifters, Josh Mandel, this scumbag loser who does nothing except pander to boomers like they're idiots. And honestly, anybody who votes for him at this point is an idiot, and he successfully pandered to you because he's not only just running from his past record as a free trade neocon, which is exactly what he was until he magically decided to run for Senate in 2020 as like a pro-Trump conservative, because he's grifting. He's trying to build a campaign off of the backs of what he believes to be stupid people, and he panders to them like they're stupid. And it's honestly disgusting. And you look at J.D. Vance and you see the fact that, yes, his past is a little bit sketchy, but at the same time, he is somebody who has not said anything cringe in like 3 years. Like, I don't think there's a single person in politics that can go that long without saying anything dumb or cringe, including myself, by the way. So it's like clear and obvious who the best choice is, and it's obviously J.D. Vance, and Trump knows that. And you look at the fact that Mandel's slipping in the polling, like he was polling pretty big to begin with, and everybody realized how much of a grifter he was, and then he just dipped significantly. And now you see the establishment, the GOP establishment backing Matt Dolan. It's hilarious. They're trying to stop Vance by backing Dolan. And I don't necessarily believe it's going to work. And they'll put out these push polls. Even the Democrats are supporting Dolan. And they're putting out these polls that, oh, Dolan's at 18%. It's like, yeah, I don't really think so. And even if he is at like 18% with like all the undecideds, there's just no way that he'd be leading the pack. Obviously, especially because this poll is 33% undecided. Then you look at these other polls. Fabrizio Lee, they have Vance up 31-19. Emerson has Vance up just 2, and Matt Dolan is at 18%. I still think Dolan is being overestimated in the polling. Trafalgar has yet to put out a recent poll, but in the last Trafalgar poll, they basically hinted that if J.D. Vance was to be endorsed by Trump, then he would see a massive boost. It's probably fair to say that Vance is somewhere around 30, Mandel is somewhere around 20, and Dolan is below that. And this is my prediction right here. I think Vance is going to win the Senate primary. I think he's going to win it like 33-25 or so. I think Dolan and Gibbons are going to trail behind. Oh, we forgot about Gibbons. Yeah, Gibbons, the middle class doesn't pay enough taxes. Yeah, that's going to be a winning message in middle America. Totally. Wow, this guy's totally going to win the Ohio primary now. Like, Gibbons at that rate would be at risk of losing the general in any other year besides this year, just because of that statement alone, because that's how terrible that statement was. But that is beside the point. You look at the Emerson poll here, and Vance is a 2-point lead, just a 2-point lead. But I think it's wider than that, because you have to understand that this poll only sampled the very likely voters. So there's the, just regular likely voters that were not sampled in this poll, and polls that do sample them tend to favor Vance a little bit more. And they also oversampled educated voters. I think 80% of this electorate in this poll right here has a college education or so, and Vance still has a 2-point lead, and Matt Dolan's at 21%. I don't think he's going to stay at 21%, by the way. And you look at the full poll, and they still overestimated the educated voters, but at the same time, Vance still maintains a 2-point lead. I think it's a wider lead than that, by the way. And the undecideds are clearly going to Vance, according to a lot of other recent polling. And I think that's mainly because of the fact that Trump endorsed him and then he held a rally for him. And like, there were boos when I went to the rally for Greg Abbott. I would say about 1/3 of that crowd or so was booing when Trump introduced Greg Abbott. When he introduced Vance, there was not a whole lot of booing in that crowd. And that says a lot because Vance is somebody who had been really critical of Donald Trump, even though he's disavowed his past statements. So that should tell you everything you need to know. The base has pretty much forgiven him, and rightfully so. It is usually a red flag, but there's been pretty much everybody in politics that has said something negative about Trump. Mandel didn't support Trump in 2016. There's no record of it. Neither did Timken. I don't know about Gibbons. Dolan, I don't think so. Dolan is just like Rob Portman 2.0. And Timken, you could also say, is Portman 2.0. I think Dolan might honestly be worse. This guy is running a campaign solely on Ukraine. That's his campaign. And now Mandel is attacking Vance because Vance doesn't like Ukraine. And this is like a Republican primary. Yeah, I think that it's kind of a weird flex when you have to say in Ohio, in this day and age, no, my opponent is too pro-America first. No, my opponent wants to put this country first. He's bad. Like, really? You think that's a winning strategy? It's not. It's not a winning strategy, especially in Ohio of all places. And you look at Vance coin is going up. He's probably going to win the primary. Like I said, it's going to be by around 8 points or so, and well-deserved. You love to see it. He really has proven himself to me, and it's very hard to prove yourself to me. It really is. And you look at somebody like Josh Mandel, like I said, it's going to prove that you can't grift off of Trump. You can't pander to the boomers and act like they're all morons. Don't get me wrong. There are some boomers out there who don't get it. I mean, we've talked to them, and some of them are nice people. But either way, it is what it is. It's going to prove that you just can't pander to these people and run a campaign based off of, oh, I'm going to try to appeal to what the left-wing caricature of a Republican voter is while simultaneously acting like a total idiot in the process and win the election as a result. You just can't do it. Mandel is a fake fighter. Vance, as Trump said, he brings brains and brawn to the table. He's somebody who his stock is really going up through the roof right now. Dolan is trash. Gibbons is trash. Timken is garbage as well. And the other candidates, I guess I really don't know that much about them, but neither of them really have a shot to win anyway, so it's not like it matters. But either way, I'm going to pretty much say that I'd be very surprised if Vance ends up losing at this point. We'll still have to wait and see, but I'll be live on Tuesday analyzing it. So we're going to end the video. The politics part of the video ends here, but if you want, you could stay tuned and hear me talk about how C60 Evo is an awesome product that you should buy. So definitely, it's basically olive oil. The olive oil product, it's basically olive oil. And you take a teaspoon of it a day, and it just helps you feel refreshed. And it's good for you. It's really good for your skin, I will have to say. There is a decent amount of fat in it, but it's the good kind of fat. It's not like the fat that's going to turn you into Stacey Abrams or Chris Christie. It's the good kind of fat. You know, you take it, and basically what it does is it just regulates your body better. You enjoy more energy, deeper sleep, your metabolism. Just everything I've noticed since I've been taking it has been just running far more efficiently for me. And you absolutely love to see it. It's only 40 calories as well, just 40 calories. And it's good calories. Like I said, it's the good kind of fat. And there are vitamins within the product. Vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin E. The whole package is there. It really is. And it's awesome, I will have to say. And I would say it's really worth it. A lot of supplements, I've been taking supplements for a couple years. Some have worked better than others, but this is definitely a new member of the REP supplement department in terms of a staple. And I'm not exactly somebody who thinks that, oh, just because something is a supplement, it's going to work or it's going to be good. But this, I kind of have noticed that I'm getting better sleep. I'm waking up earlier. I'm getting better energy. And that's good for me. And definitely it helps me put out more content. It helps me put out more videos. And just the whole thing is beneficial. So C60 Evo, I would highly recommend it. I would give it 5 stars. Definitely. It is an awesome product that you guys should use. And like I said, you can save 10% by using code REPOL at checkout. That is for Red Eagle Politics. As you guys know, that is the channel that I have here. But like I said, C60 Evo, it is phenomenal. Works on everybody, men, women, doesn't exactly matter. and it is a product that I would highly recommend. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching this video. Make sure you like this video down below, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell for notifications so you never miss another video. Follow me on social media. The links are all in the description down below, and you can buy my merch and join the website as well. Also, I think we have a new feature. We have the thanks button. You guys can basically like super chat the video if you want to help out the channel by clicking that and giving a small donation on YouTube as well. So as always, guys, thanks for watching. Red Eagle out.